Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining WUD Cuisine and NSA for a Q&A on the Nepali Student Association. So today I'm Katie and I have Lakshya with me. If you want to introduce yourself, who you are, and how long you've been involved in NSA.
Hi, welcome. My name is Lakshya and I'm a sophomore studying finance and risk management here at the university. And I've been a part of NSA for 2 years since I'm a sophomore now. And I'm currently the treasurer, and I'm here to represent the club today. And I'm very excited to be here.
Great. Thank you for being here and joining us. Like I said, my name is Katie. I'm the director for WUD Cuisine, and I'm very excited to be working with your organization. I'm a junior and I'm majoring in international studies. So, with that being said, I would love to know what NSA is and what your organization is all about.
So NSA is basically the Nepalese Student Association here at the university, and Nepalese people are those with ancestries and histories from Nepal, which is located in Asia. And as a group, we try to bring towards together people here. So it's kind of like a home away from home because it's so far away, but we still have a group to get together with, share our culture, learn from each other, and just still keep our traditions that our ancestors have had over the years, and just be together, play, enjoy, and learn about our culture.
That's great. That community is definitely so important to have on campus, and it's great to hear about the organizations that bring that to campus. What kind of events do you all put on?
So previously we've done in Nepal, religious holidays are a little different from American holidays and Christian, and most people practice Hinduism, and we have a lot of different cultures and holidays that come with it. So one of the things I know they've done in the past is Vailo is one of the holidays we have, and we go around in people's houses and we sing and give blessing to their houses. So we do such activities. We also get together and enjoy cultural and traditional food. And with this Q&A, what we're doing is showing people the food from our culture. So we're teaching other people and ourselves and spreading awareness and getting together as a community by doing these events.
That's really great. So who can join NSA?
Honestly, anyone can join NSA. You don't have to be Nepali or anything. So long as you have interest and want to learn about other culture, or just want to be out there to learn about others, I feel like just about anyone can join the club, no matter who you are.
And when do you host your meetings?
So we haven't actually figured out a time yet, but we're planning on having it on Friday nights, afternoon, for about an hour or two, and you can hop in and say hi or anything and just come in to chat with us. And it might be a bi-weekly or monthly meeting, so it's not too much of a requirement. It's pretty chill. You can join whenever you wanna, and we're like a small group of people, so everyone knows each other, and you'll come in, you'll be fine, and we're very, very welcoming people. So just about anyone can come in when you want on the Friday afternoon.
That's great. I would definitely love to hop on and say hi sometime to you all.
Would love to
Um,
have you.
So kind of transitioning, um, I'm going to ask a little bit more questions about Nepal and the cultures associated with Nepal. So the first question I wanted to ask was, what does it mean to be a Nepali student on campus?
I think what it means to be a Nepali student in campus is just representation that we have and the diversity that we bring in. So just putting your culture out there and saying and giving out to who you are, because not a lot of people know who you are. So as a Nepali student, I feel like you are there to represent your culture, history, and everything that your culture has gone with, along with traditional values and those that you have. So basically, to be a Nepali is just to represent yourself, be out there, and just do what you love.
That's great. Yeah, I'm really excited to have the opportunity to talk more with you and learn more about Nepal and the culture. So I think it's great that there's an organization that does that on campus. So what are some of your favorite parts of Nepali culture?
I feel like with this conversation and the video, one of my best part about Nepal is the food that we have, because like food shows so much about where and how your culture came from and spices. So definitely food would want to be one of them. And we actually have a lot of religious holidays as well, which I really love, and they're completely different from those we have here. And it's all about giving blessing and love to one another and respecting your culture and the people you have, which I absolutely love as well. Along with our traditional clothes, our homeland, it's really, really beautiful, and just the culture that we come along with.
That's really great. That's super interesting. And I think that, yeah, food is one way that you can learn more about other cultures. You can educate other people through food. So I personally love learning about different cuisines.
Mhm.
And can you describe some of Nepal's culture in relation to food?
Definitely. Our national food is called data, which it's just like really, really simple. I believe it's just wheat and water, and you mix it up, and it's just like a solid thing, and you just eat it by itself. And I think one part of food that comes from our ancestry and history is eating with your hand, because that's just like come such a long way in history, and I feel like a lot of people still eat with their hands with food. So it just shows on how much our ancestries matter and how much passing on of the food matters to us. um, and food kind of shows the spices, and everything we've done just brings about the food that we had accessible around our houses, and how we've made use of them, and how over time it's adapted into our lives.
Very cool. And what specific foods are popular in Nepal and what makes Nepali cuisine unique?
I feel like if you ask literally anyone out there, you will not go by without hearing momo, which it's similar to dumplings, but like with momo, like my mom makes the best like atsar as we call it, which is like you dip it with momo. It's like a side sauce, and it's like it can be made with tomatoes or other things, and it's like the best food in the world. So you have to try it. And as we're making shotput, like you can walk around in streets and people will be selling shotput with made, and it's really super good. And you'd probably also hear like sel roti, which is like made during traditional holidays, which is like a bread, just like a brown bread, but it's like super sweet and ate during holidays, which is just wonderful.
That, yeah, that sounds so good. I have had momos before and they're absolutely delicious. So anyone watching should
Right.
definitely try. And is there, if there is, what is the best place around Madison to enjoy Nepali cuisine?
I feel like I've heard a lot of people agree on this. Some people don't, but I think Himal Chili in Madison is like a pretty good place. It's like right downtown and right in front of the Capitol, and it's like a pretty good place. And they have momos as well, and they have chow mein and other food you can enjoy and just learn about other culture from.
Yes, I definitely want to order some to go from there.
Mhm.
And the final question that I have today is what can students and community members do to learn more about Nepal?
I think as NSA, it is one of our responsibilities to be out there to have a guide for people to learn more about other cultures, and especially Nepal, which we're representing. So one of the ways you can learn more is definitely by hopping into one of our meetings, or just reaching out to us. We do have a Facebook page and a Instagram page. And what we're trying to do on Instagram is kind of like post information about Nepal once in a while so that people do have knowledge of it. And through these social medias, you'll also be aware of activities and things that we're planning on doing. And you can always feel free to join us whenever you'd like, and just come in and learn more about another culture.
Yeah, that's so great. Definitely right now in today's times with virtual life, I think social media is super important. So it's really great that you guys have put that resource out there for students to learn more. So I want to thank you again for joining me to talk more and help educate students on Nepal. I really enjoyed being able to talk to you and learn more.
I'm really happy you had me too, and I hope you took something away and learned more about our culture today. Thank you for having me.